saved if I'm not a vegetarian? Would I be saved if I cook on Sabbath? Would I be saved if I cook for those who are needy? Okay.
If I cook on Sabbath, well, let me come closer. Will I be saved? If you read Exodus 16, verse 26 to 30, God told the Israelites, "Seeth what ye shall seeth today. Cook on the preparation day, because tomorrow, the next day, is the Sabbath." Ellen White tells us there is to be no cooking on Sabbath. But the Bible said that. She does say you may warm the food. No cooking on Sabbath. Now, the question is, will I go to heaven or hell if I cook on Sabbath? People are lost for disobeying God. We are lost for disobeying God. God told the Israelites, the food you prepare on Friday will remain fresh on Sabbath, because there's to be no cooking on Sabbath, and the food remain fresh. God is the same. Can he keep your food fresh on Sabbath if you're cooking on Friday? Yes. There's to be no cooking on Sabbath. Next question.
How about being vegetarian? Would I be saved if I'm not a vegetarian?
Will I be saved if I'm not a vegetarian? You will be saved if you ignore God's conviction regarding your health habits. If God has given you light that meat is harmful, you continue to eat it, you have condemned yourself. Are you with me? Here's what John 3:19 says. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world. Now, has the world received light regarding diet? Yes or no? Yes. You talk to any medical association, the Heart Association, the Cancer Association, in their recommendations for diet, they tell you either cut out meat or reduce it drastically, because meat was not originally God's plan for us. Genesis 1:29, and God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. Even for the animals they were to eat vegetarian meal." Now, Ellen White writes, I don't recall where, God allowed sinners to eat meat to shorten their lives. He allowed them to eat meat to shorten their lives. Let me ask you this. If you plant a seed in the ground, after a few days, what happens? It grows. If you plant a chicken leg in the ground, after a few days, what happens? Nothing. Worms. Now, when we plant things in our stomach, you plant seeds, they release life. You plant dead flesh, nothing. It was never God's will that we eat meat. God's preference is a vegetarian diet. And if he convicts you and you resist the conviction, you have condemned yourself. Not God. You. By your choice.